No one uses a laptop while waiting for a bus or a desktop computer to find directions while driving. Mobile devices, on the other hand, can be used anywhere. Someone may check Twitter on their Android while bored at a party, or quietly read the news with their Android device under the table in a slow meeting. Okay, let's take a restaurant booking as an example. When visiting the restaurant booking website from a desktop computer, there is a lot of information I want to know. Hours when it's opened, location of the restaurant, photos and menus to see if the price and ambience match my preferences, and so on. But if I visit the same website on my mobile device on my smartphone, I may want to reduce the same information, like to leave a phone number, hours, and location of the restaurant. Why? Well, if you are using your phone remotely, in other words, you are on the go, you probably want to book in a restaurant in a hurry, or just want to know just the basic information for the restaurant, because you don't want to read a bunch of it on your phone. Probably you would like to leave the photos of the restaurant for more detailed information. After all, you can be certain about the visitor's intentions based on the context, but you can make reasonable assumptions and prioritize certain content. How to further apply this to apps? Okay, so let's take a look at the very popular Android application, and we are going to stick with the same example, and it's about restaurant bookings, and that Android application is OpenTable Free Reservations. In this app, you can see that it doesn't really include unnecessary information about the restaurant. If the user is on the go, or he just wants to skip, or the user wants just to skip through restaurants which are close to them and want to book it, OpenTable does just that. It allows the user to search for the restaurants, read titles, show some pictures and even ratings about services, about the actual cuisines, and so on, which are really important for most people. Plus, it shows where it's located and how many miles the user needs to go or drive to the restaurant. And one of the most important features for this kind of application is price. You can skip through all the restaurants and user can book it very fast with quick checkout process. But obviously, it's not absolutely right that people are using mobile only when they are on the go. Because people are using mobile and smartphones and its related apps when they are at home, on their couch, and just laying down and trying to surf online for news like play games or any other app we found on the app stores. You know that feeling when you just want to go on the bed and just relax with your mobile phone in your hands? So for the context of mobile phones and what kind of applications are you going to design and develop, you need to consider design changes and space mobile phones has. Don't use a lot of text, don't use a small text, make everything bigger but not that big so that the person could see and understand what your app is offering for them. Okay, so it's time for the first exercise. And if you have your smartphone or any other kind of mobile device with which you can download apps, maybe you have favorite apps currently installed on your phone or anything that involves apps in general. List your main goals, what you are trying to achieve with them, with those apps, and what obstacles you had to overcome to achieving that goal. Or maybe you will really like how smoothly you have reached those goals in that certain app. It could involve steps like booking an apartment, booking a seat in a restaurant, uploading a photo, sharing a photo, searching for news, anything. Write it down in the discussion section to the right, and I would love to read what you saw in those apps.